In the first video, we worked on awareness and breath. But today, we're going to really dive deep in a short amount of time on a topic, on a physical topic issue that we all really need to work on, and that has to do with stability, with feeling safe, with standing on our feet. As we age, we definitely become more concerned about falling, and we don't want that to happen. So we want to practice standing, being steady on our feet. Okay, so I want us to do a little safety check first. This is my chair that I'm going to use today in the practice. If you need to have a chair, please have a chair nearby, or a wall. Maybe you could use a wall for helping you. Now, having the chair is not a limitation. This is a wise way of practicing, okay? All right, so we're going to get started with our first clearing practice. We'll actually just have two practices today, a clearing practice and then the rooted standing practice for cultivating our energy. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started with our wide stance. So if you're comfortable, I want to ask you to have a wider stance, and you can go ahead and put a hand on the chair if you need to. And we're going to do some very gentle weight shifting from side to side. Now, if you don't need the chair and you feel like you have, the balance issue is okay for you, you don't have to hold on. Good. So we worked on in video 1 breath and awareness. We're still working on that as well. So I want you to be more aware of the earth underneath your feet as you shift gently from side to side. And exhale out from the mouth. If you do need to have the chair, of course, go ahead and put your hand there. A little slight bend of the knees as we go from side to side. Clearing. This is our clearing practice. 3, 2, exhale out. And 1. Good. And slow it down. Come back up to standing. We're going to scoot the feet, the legs back in, and you can shake it out for a moment. Okay, so now we're going to switch to breath. We're still going to be very aware of our body and the earth underneath us. This is a rooted standing on one leg practice. Now, when we stand on one leg, the other foot, we're just going to have a toe tap and a little lift of the heel off of the floor. So, holding onto the chair, maybe holding onto a wall, I want you to go ahead and start with your right foot. We're just going to tap the right foot, lift the heel just a little bit off the floor, and then bring it back. Other side, switch to the other side. Tap, just a little heel lift, come back. Tap, come back. Good. Now the breath. We do want to be aware of the breath. So now with cultivating our life force energy, we're going to exhale from only the nose. So inhale and exhale from the nose. If you don't need the chair, maybe you put your hands on your hips or your hands behind the back. Take your time. We're not in a rush. Feel the earth underneath the foot. Rooted, Good. Balance. Balancing on that one leg. Remember, the chair's always here, or the wall if you need to put your hand there. Exhale out from the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Very nice. One more. Beautiful. Okay, so we had our clearing practice. That was that side-to-side shift that we did. And we had our standing practice, balancing on one leg. Let's close this short, beginner-friendly Qigong practice, whole wrap it up practice, again with going internally just for a few moments. And I want us to really become aware of the earth underneath our feet. So if you feel comfortable with closing your eyes, go ahead. You know, it's okay to put your hand on the chair if you need to. A little slight bend in your knees. And just continue to exhale out from the nose. So inhale, exhale out from the nose. And I want you to notice again from that short practice how you are more aware of your body, how you're more aware of the earth underneath your feet. You're rooted and established. You're feeling peaceful and relaxed. Very nice. And if you did have your eyes closed, just gently and slowly opening those eyes again. So in these beginner practices that you're going to be going through with me over these next several videos, remember, it only takes a short amount of time to come back into your body, to become aware of what's happening, how you're feeling inside, and to return to being steady and stable and rooted. I'll see you in the next video.